Chapter 3 Data Handling. Today we are going to learn about another measure of central tendency that is called mode. Let us see one example. A shoe selling shops, that is, that shopkeeper recorded the data like this: size of shoes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, number of pairs sold respectively 10, 20, 38, 42, 10, 4, 2. For this question, if we are going for mean, what we should do? Sum of the observations by number of observations. That means 10 plus 20 plus 38 plus 42 plus 10 plus 4 plus 2 divided by 7, that is equal to 126 by 7 equal to 18, right? So if the shopkeeper placed the orders of 18 pairs of shoes of each size, then he will not be able to meet the demand of his customers, because if he is only going to keep 18 pair of shoes, means he cannot meet the demand for 6 number of shoes, size number 7 as well as size number 8 also, because that demand is 20, 38, 42 respectively, right? So the mean is not a good measure of central tendency here. So depending upon the situation, we should choose another measure of representative value or another measure of central tendency. Here we are going to learn about mode. Now let us see the size number 8, that is how many pair of shoes were sold there? 42. So 42 is the highest frequency. Size number 8 is having the highest frequency or maximum number of pair of shoes were sold. So if he is interested to keep 40 pairs of shoes of each size, then he can meet the demands of his customers very easily. But naturally, what will do? The shopkeeper will keep the common size number of shoes very means maximum number of pairs, because that means he is having sale about 6, 7, 8. So these type of the shoes he will keep more usually, and he knows that size number 11 is very less in demand, and he will keep less only. So which data is helpful here? Means the frequency based data. That means which is the highest frequency, according to that he can take the decisions. So here 42 is the highest frequency, or the frequency number is highest is 42. Correspondingly, which size is that one? 8. So 8 is the mode of this data, right? 8 is the mode of this data, or we can say that mode of the data means the maximum repeated observation, or we can say it is the value of observation with the greatest frequency. Mode is the value of the observations with the greatest frequency. So which is the mode here? Size number 8 is the mode, and because it is having the highest frequency. So mode is the most repeated score or observations. We told some real life situations. Any garment shop if you go, means you know that a common size will be available each and every time, but very means a small number of size or the larger number of size they want to keep usually in large numbers. So a shopkeeper selling shirts or dress is based on the idea of the mode only. Now the another example, you can see that number of chapatis needed for 25 people called for a feast. This is how, means we are organizing a function with 25 people and we want to make the chapatis, means we usually think that each person will have 2 chapatis, right? So based on that we will prepare that one. We will not think that they will eat 7 or 8 chapatis like that, right? So the common idea that each person will have 2 chapatis, based on that only. So mode is the most repeated score there. 2 chapati is more preferable there for many persons, so we are going for mode. Now another one, when going for a picnic, only one fruit we can purchase, means which is the fruit that we will get? We will take a random checking in the class, means we will ask the children which fruit we want, you want, like that we will take the data. Then some of the children will tell that apple, some of the children will tell orange. So which is the highest, means maximum number of children will tell the answer. Suppose apple is the most highest frequency there, so we will collect and keep apple for the picnic, right? These all the ideas are based on the mode only. So mode is the another good measure of central tendency, or means like mean, median. In certain situations we have to depend on mode only. Mode is also good measure only, but it has a certain limitations compared to mean and a median. Now you have to do for the problems. Find the mode. As per the definition, you know that a mode is the most repeated score. The question is 1 1 2 4 3 2 1 2 2 4. Now how to find the mode? Now see that number 1 is repeated how many times? 1 2 3. So I'll write here 3 times. Right? Next number is 2. So how many times? 1 2 3 4. So I'll write here 4 times. Next number is 3. That is only 1 time. Now which is left? 4. 1 2. So 4 is 2 times. So 1 2 3 4, which is repeated more? 2 is repeated more. So mode is equal to 2. Bracket you write how many times? 4 times. Mode equal to 2. I think you understood it. This is the one of the easiest measure of central tendency. By just mere inspection, we can find which is the mode of the data. Now we just checked how many times each observation is repeated, and among all these you have seen that number 2 is repeated maximum, that is 4 times. So mode equal to 2, mode equal to 2 only. How many times we should write in bracket? 4 times. So again I am telling what is the mode means. It is the observation which has highest frequency. Got? Mode is that observation which has highest frequency. Here 2 is having the highest frequency. So mode for this observation or group of data, it is equal to 2 only. Second question, find the mode. 2 2 3 3 2 5 4 5 5 8 6 6. Since the number of observation is less here, we will arrange them in the group. So 2 is repeated how many times? Let us see. 3 times. 1 2 3. Again I'll write 3. 3 only 2 times. 4 1 times. 5 3 times. Okay. 6 2 times, and 1 8 is there. Just to see, cross check that one. 1 2 3. 2 is 3 times repeated. Again 3 2 times only. Next 4 1 time. 5 here also 1, here 2 are there, 3 times total. Again 6 2 times, and 8 is there. So these we arranged the group. Then now it is easy for us. Now check which observation is repeated maximum number of times. If you check that one, 2 is also repeated 3 times. Again 5 is also, you can see that repeated 3 times. So this situation, this group of data is having that both are modes. 2 as well as 5 are also mode only. 2 and 5 are modes. So we will call it as a bimodal condition. Bi means 2. You know that bi means 2 only. So for this group, mode means 2 modes are there. So mode equal to 2 and 5. Bracket you write 3 times. Right? So this is called a bimodal condition. Bimodal situation. Sometimes 3 mode also possible, more than 3 mode also possible. So that is the drawback of the situations. What we have, we always depend one data only. When we are going for mean, you will take the average and you will get one data. For median also, in the case of even number, we will go for average. So we are also having one data. But in some situations for mode, 2 or 3 answers also we are going to get. This is one of the drawback of the mode only. So that situations we should select according to our will and wish only. So it is our means extra, means whatever we are doing the interpretation based on that observation only possible. So mode is also measures of central tendency only. So certain situation it is very useful, certain situation mean is very useful, and some other situations median we have to use. Okay, till now we have discussed measures of central tendency. So this is a representative value of the entire data. These all three, that is mean, median and mode are the representative value of the entire data. It is a number around which the maximum number of observations are clustered, isn't it, or centered. It is the number around which the maximum number of observations are clustered. So we are taking these value as the representative value for the data only. Based on that only we are drawing the conclusions or interpretations, right? So these are clustered towards all the observations we thinking that clustered towards this value, so the or centered towards this value. So these are called measures of central tendency. From this we are giving the deviations or the interpretations. So what we have studied first, arithmetic mean, that is our average. How we calculated sum of the observations by total number of observations. Next we have done median. Median is the middle value, refers to the value which lies in the middle of the data. We should arrange ascending or descending order and find out the middle value. Next is mode. Mode is observation that occurs most often. So after discussing all the three measures of central tendency, you identified that different forms of data required different forms of measures of central tendency. Situations you should analyze and you should think that which is the appropriate one for each situation. According to that we should choose. That is why these all are called statistics. It is not an exact science, it is just an average only. Exercise 3.2. The scores in mathematics test are of 15 students: 19, 25, 23, 20, 9, 20, 15, 10, 5, 16, 25, 20, 24, 12, 20. Find the mode and median of this data. Are they same? Solution. Scores of 50 students, once again we have written here 19, 25, 23, 20, 9, 20, 15, 10, 5, 16, 25, 20, 24, 12, 20. What is the first step? Because median and mode is asked, arrange the scores in ascending order. So we have arranged that 5 is the least score, next greater number is 9, 10, 12, like that up to 25. See, we listed in ascending order. That is the first step. Now we should count how many observations are there. Number of observation is equal to 15. Odd we should write. So if it is odd, what is the median formula? N plus 1 by 2th observation. So 15 plus 1, that is 16 by 2, that means 8th observation. So now see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th observation is 20. So it is equal to 20. So we got median. So we got the answer, means we should underline. So median equal to 20. Now what is the next question? Mode of the data. Here after arranging the ascending order, it is easy to say that which number is repeated maximum. Which number is repeated maximum? 20. That is 4 times. So again the sub question was that median and mode are same or not. In this case median and mode are 20 only. So both are same. So again I am repeating the steps. For median, what are the steps? Arrange them in ascending order, right? Then number of observations. Next, median formula. After doing all this, if it is an odd number, what is the formula for us? N plus 1 by 2th observation. So we'll get 8th observation. Don't conclude the answer here. It is not the answer 8th observation. Observation value must be taken down. So just to see the table or ascending order value observations, and you know that it is 20. Now mode also we can see, that is also 20. Since the question is asked whether they are same, so both are same. Second question. The runs scored by in a cricket match by 11 players: 6, 15, 120, 50, 100, 80, 10, 15, 8, 10, 15. Find mode and median of the data. Are the three same? The runs scored by the 11 players: 6, 15, 120, 50, 100, 80, 10, 15, 8, 10, 15. See, the question is different from the first question. What is asked here? Mean, mode and median. Are the three same? Last question only we have calculated 2. This time we have to find all the three. Solution. The runs scored by 11 players, as it is same we repeated. What is the step here? Anyhow median is required, so first we are arranging in ascending order. So 6 is the least one and the highest is 120. See, so 6 8 10 2 times, 15 3 times, 50 80 100 120. So first we will calculate mean only. What is mean? Sum of the observations by total number of the observations. Just we have to add and divide by 11. You will get the answer 39, right? Already we had done enough examples, so I'm solving directly only. You know the steps very well. It is for namesake we are solving the exercise question, just for understanding purpose, nothing more. Now going for the median question, already arranged in the ascending order. Number of observations we must count n, that is equal to 11. It is an odd number. The odd number means what is the formula? Median equal to n plus 1 by 2th observation, that is 12 by 2th observation, that is 6 observations. Which is the 6th observation? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is the 6th observation. Always mark which is observation you are going to take. So median equal to 15. Another answer we got. Now mode. After arranging, once if we arrange ascending order, it is easy to say that which number is repeated maximum. Here you can see that 15 is repeated maximum 3 times. Now you see mean equal to 39, median equal to 15, mode equal to 15. So the question is asked that are the three are same? No, these three are not same. So certain situation is also possible in the case of the data. That means sometimes mean is different, sometimes mode is different, sometimes median is different. Sometimes two of the measures of central tendency can be same, the other one can be different from the other two. Understood this one? Mean equal to sum of the observations by total number of the observations equal to 39. Now median is ascending order, then the number of observations. So formula, so you will get the value as a 15, mode equal to 15 3 times. Now we have to just check that whether they are same or not. Just write the answer. No, they are not same. Next question. The weights of 15 students of a class are 38, 42, 35, 37, 45, 50, 32, 43, 43, 40, 36, 38, 43, 38, 47. Find the mode and median. Is there more than one mode? These are the sub questions. Mode as well as median also we should calculate, and also check that whether more than one mode is there or not. Now I'm going for solutions. Arrange the weights in the ascending order. So 32 is the least, and which is the highest? 50. Each observations you check and write neatly. 32, 35, 36, 37, 38, like that, right? Now number of observations we should count. You already know that it is 15 students, it is equal to 15 odd number. So what is median? Median equal to n plus 1 by 2th observations. So it is equal to 8th observation and equal to 40. So median we got, it is 40 only, right? So 40 is the answer for median. Now mode. After arranging this, you can easily tell that which is repeated. So 38 is repeated 3 times, as well as 43 is also repeated 3 times. So mode of the data is equal to 38 and 43. So how many modes you are getting here? 2 modes. So the question is asked that is there more than one mode? Yes, there are 2 modes of the given data. So 38 and 43 are the 2 modes for the given data. Next question. Find the mode and median of the data 13, 16, 12, 14, 19, 12, 14, 13, 14. So first step is median and mode is asked. So median means we have to arrange in the ascending order. So we should arrange 12 is the least. So 12 2 times you can see, 13 2 times, 14 3 times you can see, 16 and 19. So we listed the data how it is. Then n equal to, how count and see how many number of the data are there? 3. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So 9 are there. So what we should write here? Odd must be written. After that, if it is an odd means median formula to be written, which is the formula n plus 1 by 2th observation. N plus 1 means 9 plus 1 by 10 by 2. The observation, that is 5th observation. So 1 2 3 4 5. So the 5th observation is 14. So mode of the data, median of the data equal to 14, and also mode means which is the repeated score. 4 is the repeated score, 14 is the repeated score 3 times, right? So mode equal to 14. So median and mode we have calculated. This is the 4th sum, so I have done directly. You must write the formula, just count and write the number of observations. If it is odd, what is the formula to be used? According to that you should use. So median 14 and also mode equal to 14. Tell whether the statement is true or false. So the mode is always, the first statement is what? The mode is always one of the numbers in a data. See, it is a true statement. Why it is true? Mode of the given data is that value of the observation which occurs for the most number of times or the maximum frequency. So it is one of the observations given in the data. It can be two mode, it can be one mode also, unimode also, but what is the problem? That we will get the same observation as the answer only. So the statement is true. The mode is always one of the numbers in the data. Now second question. The mean is one of the numbers in a data. It is false. Why it is false? When we are taking for the number mean, means sum of the observations by number of observations. For example, for this observation only you take a 14 plus 16 plus 10 plus 10 divided by 4. 50 by 4 you are getting 12.5. So the observations what I am taken as 14, 16, 10 and 10, just 4 observations only I have taken, and divide by 4, your sum equal to 50 and the number of observations is 4. You are getting the value as 12.5. 12.5 is not coming here. And just two number only you take, 5 and 6. What is the average here? Average means 5 plus 6 divided by 2, it is 5.5. So in this case also we can see that 5.5 is not the observations from the data given, right? So the mean is one of the numbers in a data is not always true. So we'll write a false. So these two are examples there. One of the example you should write in your homework copy as an answer. Next question. The median is always one of the numbers in a data. It is false only actually, because odd number of observations and even number of observations we are having. So when even number of observations, example I have taken 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 observations are there. So median equal to average of middle 2. That is third observations and a fourth observations, which is third 4 and a 5, right? So 6 by 2 means third observation, that is fourth one, and fourth observation is 5. 4 plus 5 by 2, it is equal to 4.5. So 4.5 is not there in the given data. So always the word is there. So that is why we are telling that it is false, right? Next. The data 6, 4, 3, 8, 9, 12, 13, 9 has mean 9. Mean means you know the formula very well. Sum of the observations by the number of observations. So just add and divide by 8, you will get the mean as 8. So they told that mean is 9. So again our answer is false only, right? Now I think that we have completed exercise 3.2 also here. Whatever exercise questions are there, you have to write and keep in the homework copy only, right? Now whatever we are dictating in the class here, that is videos, that is your classwork. So make a note on that, whatever we are teaching here, and all the exercise questions, exercise 3.1, exercise 3.2, that to be solved in the homework copy. That is a separate book you have to maintain. Listen, so these are the point already I told in the fractions and the decimals chapter also, same thing. So the exercise questions you have to solve in the homework copies. Whatever we are teaching here, that is to be in the classwork, that you have to make a note only here. Thank you.